Good morning. So another interesting part of our cross-country adventure here on the Encouragement Across America tour is this. This is Nikki, and up until 2 days ago, we didn't know each other, right? So how is that possible that we didn't know each other? And we've just spent 2 days in her beautiful home with her husband and her wonderful pets, and we were perfect strangers up until a couple days ago. It's a website called Couchsurfing, and we met on there. So Nikki was gracious enough to host us for a couple nights. When I lived in Hawaii, I actually hosted about 100 people that would come through, travelers and whatnot. And so up until now, Nikki's only been a host. And your experience has been wonderful.
Yes.
It's everybody, when we talk about couch surfing, they're so confused.
Or concerned.
Or concerned, right? But basically it's a network, am I explaining this correctly? It's a network of people that would be willing to share their home with travelers, and just out of the kindness of their heart, in order to get to meet people.
Get to meet new people, help them save $1 or $2 or $100, depending, because hotels are a rip-off, and you don't get to interact and see things that you would normally see staying with a native, so to speak.
Right,
so.
right. We get to learn so much more about the area of Des Moines, where we're staying now, through staying with the eyes of a person that was born and raised in the state. And it's just so much better than, as she said, staying in a hotel, or camping's a little bit better, but staying with somebody that, no, not better than this, but camping's better than a hotel. And then this is choice number one. So hopefully on our trip we'll be staying with more couch surfers. We've had such a good time here. Thank you so much.
It's been awesome.
We had a lot of fun last night. It was a crazy night, not suitable for film. And then we've had so much fun with her dog, who is amazing.
Should I let her in?
Yeah, let her in.
Okay.
Let her in.
Oh, and the cat.
And the cat is coming too. Oh, here's Crazy.
Everything's crazy. Come here.
Hi, hi.
Sit, Shiva.
Yes, you're gonna be a good girl for the camera?
No.
I'm not going to be.
Sit, Shiva.
I'm not going to be a good girl for the
Sit.
camera.
Sit, Shiva. Sit. There. See?
So again, Nikki, thank you so much. I'm sure we'll be friends for life now, and that's what happens in couch surfing. A lot of the times you stay in touch with people, and hopefully we'll see you again. And thank you so much for being a part of the film too, and we'll catch up with you all later on today, heading out to Mason City, Iowa this morning for an afternoon reading. So it's a whole day of driving on the Encouragement Across America tour. Very good.
My name is Deb Hild. I teach elementary music here at Jefferson Elementary in Mason City. And I was surrounded by encouragers as a young person. My parents were encouragers. They were both teachers, and so they helped me and encouraged me pretty much in anything I tried. They thought I could do. I had a piano teacher that was an encourager. Every week I'd go to her house, and no matter how much I had not practiced or how much I had practiced, she always encouraged me to do better. And I had my teachers at school. When I think back, I think most all of them were encouragers, especially in my elementary school. They encouraged us to get along and to do our best. And I think that for kids to encourage other kids is probably the most powerful thing, the most powerful kind of encouragement that you can find.
My mom and dad were always very encouraging to me, just always had good things to say and encouraged me to follow my dreams and do whatever I could do.
And what do you think is the simplest way to explain to a child how they can encourage another child?
Just always be there for them, never cut them down, don't have bad things to say. It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice.
I'm Allison Pattee, the principal here at Jefferson Elementary in Mason City, Iowa. We are very excited today to have the authors coming to visit us and talk to our students and give them some encouragement. As we know that encouragement is really important, and we want to see that in our kids, that they're encouraging each other to do great things and give them that encouragement that they can do the task. And just hearing it from a friend can go a long ways. I think that encouragement really came from my parents. They always told me that I could do it if I worked hard, tried my best, and were always proud of whatever I could accomplish, and the best that I could do was something that they would always praise me for doing my best. I also thank my teachers that I know I had a positive school experience, and that those positive smiles and just the little encouragement that you get. And I think sometimes as teachers we don't always notice the encouragement that we give throughout the day, but there's a lot of it that's spread.
And what's the best advice you can give to a child for another child about encouragement?
I think really relating to how they feel can help students encourage each other. That one time they were nervous about this, or one time that they thought they couldn't do it. The more that we help them realize, oh, I can help this friend because they're at a place where I was at one time, and somebody helped me and I can help them. And they always feel good about being able to help each other.
So that's it for Mason City, Iowa. Now we have a 9-hour drive ahead of us to Rapid City, South Dakota. So that's our next stop on the tour. If we're coming to your school, make sure you tell the kids to be thinking of questions that they can ask a real live author. Today in this school we had some really good questions from the students, and we appreciate that. The teachers can ask questions too. It makes the learning experience better for everybody. So now we're gonna go drive in the car. I'm gonna take a nap and Joe's gonna drive. So hopefully we make it to Rapid City in one piece.